Welcome to David's Tip of the Week. So we're going to look at some features in Outlook that are rarely used by most people. The first one we're going to look at is recalling a message. So there are some conditions on this in order for it to work, but when it does, it's a real lifesaver. So the first condition is that it has to be an internal email, so sending to somebody else that's on the Glatfelter network. The second condition is that it has to be in that person's inbox, and they can't have opened it already, so they didn't view it yet. This could apply to either the person opening the email, or if they have a rule in place so that, let's say, every time I get an email from David, it automatically puts it into a different folder other than my inbox. So if that has happened, then it's not in the inbox anymore and you won't be able to delete it or recall it. But if they haven't opened it, it's an internal email and it's still sitting in their inbox, you can get that message recalled. So here's an example of how to do that. So this particular message I will send to Aaron, and I am going to send it. The scenario may be that I said includes attachment, but forgot to put the attachment on. Maybe I noticed a typo just after I sent it. So I can delete that message or replace it with another one without having to just reply back and say, whoops, sorry, and, kind of apologize for it. And I could just kind of solve the problem before anyone even knows the difference. So I'm going to send this email. And so we see that it's sent. And let's say I want to recall it now. So I'm going to go to my sent. I'm going to open that email. I'm going to go to the other actions. And I'm going to recall this message. So I can either delete the unread copies. I can delete the unread copies and replace with a new message. Or I can also make sure that I could tell me if the recall succeeds or fails. So I want to do this, make sure that this checkbox is checked because I want to know whether or not it actually succeeds or fails so that I can go back to those people that it failed at and follow up with them. So I'm going to delete the unread copies. So I'm going to click OK. So I attempted to recall this message and it tells me the date. So we are going to go to the inbox. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time, but here you can see this little checkbox and message recall success. So what it's telling me is that it successfully deleted it out of Aaron's inbox. So it's almost as if I had never sent that email now. So I don't have to go back and apologize for the typo, the not including the attachment or whatever. So it's a real lifesaver when it works, as I said. So the next feature we're going to look at is delayed sending. So I used to use this feature a lot when, let's say, I had to send a termination notice and it had to go out on a Saturday, but I was not going to be able to be in the office, and I didn't want to go into the office just to send this email either. So instead of having to get up, go to the office just to send this one email, I can do options, and then over here there's a delay delivery, and you see the checkbox in the middle that says do not deliver before, and I'd pick a day, so let's do the 9th, and don't deliver before, let's just say 5 o'clock, and then close. And it seems like nothing really happened, but when you see this highlighted, you know that your delayed delivery is on. So I'm going to go ahead and send. And you'll see here in the outbox, and I'm going to send and receive all so you can see that it doesn't actually go. So right here in the outbox is the message, and it'll wait until that time and day that I've set, and it'll send it off. So it's a great feature to be able to use so that you can send an email without having to be there. Now you do have to have your computer on, connected to the network, and have Outlook open so that it can actually send the email when it comes time. And Outlook will actually yell at you if you try to close it. And it'll say, wait, are you sure you want to do this? Because it sees that you have an email in your outbox. So just a little tip to make it easier for you to be able to send and receive emails and to do some cleanup. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time.